Hi there, this is Heather with Affinity for Yarn, and today I want to show you the Ripple Chevron Stitch. You'll see the stitch here in a lapgan that I just recently finished. This is a 1-row repeat, so once you get the hang of it, it works up very quickly. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so to go ahead and get going on this stitch, you do want to have your foundation chain in a multiple of 13 stitches. So for today's example here, I've already done 26 chains. So to go ahead and get started, once you have the foundation chain done, is you want to do 1 double crochet in the 4th chain from the hook. So let's count that out. 1, 2, 3, 4. So in this stitch or this chain here, I want to do 1 double crochet. Okay, and then the next step is that we're going to do 1 double crochet in the next 3 chains. So 1, 2, and 3. We're going to do 1 in each of these chains coming up here. So here's our first one. Oops, I got to yarn over first. Oops, my goodness, my hook came through. Let's try that again. Making sure. Yep. So here's 1. Okay, now we're going to do 2 and 3. Okay, so that was 3 double crochets in the next 3 chains. So this is what it's turning out to look like. Now for the next step, we're going to go ahead and we're going to do 3 double crochets in this next chain. So we're going to do 3 of them in this one chain here. So let's do 1, 2, and 3. So let me show you what that looks like. So that's 3 double crochets in that one chain. Okay, so the next step now is we're going to do 1 double crochet in the next 5 chains. So let's go to the next stitch or chain here and do 1. Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Just going to count, make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. So that's how that's looking. So you'll see we've got the top of the ripple here, and then now we're coming down to the bottom of the ripple. So the next step with that is we're going to go ahead and we're going to skip the next 2 chains here. So we're going to skip 1, skip 2. And then in the next 5 chains, we're going to do the double crochet. So skip these 2, and then the next one, do 1 double crochet. And now we're working back up to the top again, and then do a double crochet in the next chain. And then another double crochet in the next chain. Okay, and then a double crochet in the next chain. It's 4, and then 1 more. So in the next chain there. So that's 5 double crochets, and like I said, we're kind of coming up back up to the top now. So that's what that looks like. And now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and do 3 double crochets in this next chain right here. So 3 more double crochets in the one chain. 1, 2, 3. And then you'll see I'm finishing off my example here, but you'll continue the pattern as it's written out across the row here. But to finish the row, we're going to go ahead and do 1 double crochet in the next 5 chains. So you're going to repeat that, and I'll show you what that looks like and kind of talk over the row real quick here once I'm done. So here's 1, 2. Okay, and like I said, 1 in each of the last chains. Oops, forgot to yarn over on that one. Go back and do that. 3, 4, and finishing out the row of 5. Okay, so let me lay this down so you can see what it looks like. So I'm starting to get the ripple effect, and as you do more rows, it really starts to take shape. This first row is just kind of getting you going here, but what you want to do is, like I said, I finished off in this row, but your pattern's going to be, you're going to be doing the 3 double crochets here in the one chain, and then doing 5 double crochets in each of the next chains like we have here, and then you're going to go ahead and you're going to skip 2 like we have right here. and then you're going to go back and do 5 more double crochets, 1 in each chain like this, and then it repeats all over. So then it's 3 double crochets in the one chain, 5 back down. So it's a very, like I said, very easy pattern. You got 3 at the top, you come down, you got the 5 chains down, or double crochets down, you skip 2, 5 double crochets up, and then you got the 3 together. So that's how that pattern works. So we're going to go ahead and get started with row 2 now. So to do that, we're going to go ahead and turn our work first, and then like I said, row 2 is what you're going to use for the rest of the pattern as you create your piece that you're doing. So the first thing you want to do is you want to go ahead and you're going to skip this first stitch right here. So we're going to skip this one. And then in this next one here, we're going to do a slip stitch. So we're going to insert our hook, yarn over and pull through, and then pull through the loop on your hook. Okay, like that. And now we're going to go ahead and do a chain 3. So 1, 2, 3. And this chain 3 throughout the rest of the pattern is going to count as your first double crochet. Okay, and now what we're going to do next is we're going to do 1 double crochet in each of the next stitches here. So there'll be 4 double crochets. So here's the first one, 1. Now go to the next stitch and do another double crochet. And then go to the next stitch and do another double crochet. And then in the last one, do another double crochet. Okay, so that's what that looks like. And as you work this actually gets blended in as you do more and more. Again, it just kind of looks pronounced right now, but as you work the pattern, it really does start finishing off on the side here. Okay, so now we're at the top basically of the chain 3 that we had from, or not the chain 3, the 3 double crochets together from the first row. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and do 3 double crochets into the next stitch here. So in this one stitch, we're going to do 3 double crochets. So here's 1, 2, and 3. Okay, and now what we're going to do is we're going to go 5 double crochets, 1 in each stitch, coming back down here. So here's 1, and then a double crochet in the next stitch, double crochet in the next stitch, double crochet in the next stitch. I apologize, it's getting sunny all of a sudden here. So it's really lighting up the work. And then we're going to do, so that's 4. We're going to do 1 more double crochet here. Okay, so then that's what this looks like. So you'll see we came back down. So now we're going to go ahead and we're going to skip 2 of the stitches like we did with the first row. So skip 1, skip 2, and then we're going to go ahead and do 5 double crochets in the next 5 stitches. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so you'll see we came back up the side here. So that's 5 double crochets. And now we're at the top. So again, we're going to do 3 double crochets into this one stitch here. So here's 1, 2, and 3. And so now you'll see I'm coming to the end of my row, but again, we'll walk through it in a minute. The pattern repeat, it's very similar to row 1. So, but let me just finish off the row here. So you're going to do 5 double crochets in the last 5 stitches that you have for the row. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so then that finishes off row 2 for me here. So I'm going to lay this down. So again, similar to row 1, the repeat's going to be, you're going to have the 3 double crochets at the top, 5 double crochets down the one side, then you're going to skip 2 stitches down at the bottom, and you're going to do 5 double crochets back up the other side, and then do 3 double crochets together in the one stitch, and then do 5 down and then skip 2. So that's the pattern repeat. And then at the end of the row, like I had here, you're going to finish off with 5 double crochets like that. So that is the Ripple Chevron Stitch. I hope you enjoyed today's tutorial. Please like and subscribe and have a great day. Thanks.